everybody? Brent from Brenspeed. Guess what? 3-valve Wednesday. You know I love those. It's a treat today. It's a 2010 Roush. It's called a 540RH, which is a hammer car. They come from the factory with the built engine, the TVS 2300. I do have Doug with me. We're going to go down and take a closer look. But here's our goal today. So these cars stock typically make about 450 real horsepower. It's a manual transmission car. We're attempting to add about 40 real horsepower today through a cold air intake and a set of our Detroit rocker low paddle camshafts. But besides that, we didn't do anything else. So a set of cams, a cold air, we did change the spark plugs, and a custom tune. Let's go down and take a look at the engine compartment. All right, before we go down and look at the engine compartment, just a couple things. As always, subscribe and notify to stay up to date. That's how you'll stay up to date on cool videos like this. But this is the Roush, okay? It's the hammer, what they called. The same TVS 2300 that came on the P51, but I want to note, because a lot of you always ask, this supercharger is discontinued. The 2300 Roush for the 3-valve Mustang 05 to 10, been discontinued for a long time, so we typically use like an Edelbrock or a Paxton Novi 2200. Edelbrock's cool if you want the instant boost. You know, it's a TVS style, or the 2200 centrifugal. Boost comes in slower, but super fast on the street. Doug, come down, let's let everyone look. So it's basically the hammer. All right, so what they do, they did forged internals on this. But one thing they did do is they lowered the compression from 9.8 down to 8.6, which I'm not super cool with, because 9.8 at high boost is a really good compression to be at on a 3-valve Mustang. Lowering this down to 8.6, it does take a little bit extra boost to try to create power, but it's still a killer setup. So you know, stock 450 roll horsepower, we're looking to go up from there, but it's just a straight up hammer. And these cars were awesome. They basically had suspension, not a bunch of ground effects and everything like that, but you got a built engine and you got the TVS supercharger, because if you bought the normal Roush and you actually got the supercharged stage 3, it was just the M90. You know, those cars only made like 380 the tires. So this is a really good foundation if you have a car like this, or you have a Roush with a 2300, to go up in power. Because if you upgraded your fuel injectors, which is something you want to do for more boost, and you already have a built engine, you can probably get up around 600 roll horsepower. This has stock exhaust manifolds, so set of long tube headers, injectors, crank the boost up. But hey, if you have any questions, I will answer your comments. You can feel free to leave them, and check that description. I'll put some links to the Detroit rocker cams so you can see how much they cost, and we ship them right to your door. They're for naturally aspirated Mustangs or supercharged Mustangs like this. Check out the dyno pool. All right, I love these numbers. So what's it cost to get your Mustang built here at Brenspeed? Simply email quote@brenspeed.com. But check this out. Stock these cars typically about 450 roll horsepower. On our Dyno jet rated SAE. Doug, check this out. 497 roll horsepower, peaking right at 6,700. Torque 445, peaking at 3,200. That is so early. That is like instant boost. I love this car. Like I said, this client just wanted a set of Lopi camshafts, open the induction up a little bit. Everything worked out really good. But you have a foundation, if you have a hammer car, for down the road to make serious power. Think about fuel system, think about bigger injectors, think about more boost. You've got the engine, and that's awesome. So hey, I'm Brent. Like I said earlier, leave a comment. I'm happy to answer. And don't forget, subscribe and notify us, stay up to date. Thanks for watching.